Thank you for tuning in to my YouTube channel, The Management Room. In this video, we are going to look at the two main stages involved in human resource planning. The two main stages involved in human resource planning are the demand for human resources and the supply of human resources. So the demand for human resources. It is concerned with the detailed planning of human resources requirements of all types of employees throughout the period of the plan. That is, the supply of human resources is concerned with obtaining the right type of people from all sources to meet the planned requirements. In assessing the demand of human resources, we look at the following factors. 1. Human resource utilization. Human resource utilization is concerned with the efficient use of the organization's existing human resources at its present level of development. Effective utilization of human resources requires two things. 1. Firstly, people must be placed on jobs in such a way that the organization's total human resources are most effectively allocated. Secondly, the second aspect of human resource utilization involves achieving optimum utilization, that is, optimum productivity from the workforce after it has been allocated. This involves the complex motivational factors affecting individual, group, and organizational performance. After human resource utilization, we look at assessing human resource needs. The process of assessing human resource needs has four aspects. That is, 1. Human resources inventories must be developed to analyze the various tasks necessary to meet the organizational objectives. These tasks should be then matched against the skills of current employees. Secondly, employment projections must be developed for at least a 5-year period. Thirdly, the overall objective of the organization must be reviewed within the context of changing needs. And fourthly, human resource inventories. Employment projections and organizational objectives must be organized into a human resource forecast, which becomes the mandate of the human resources department. Now let us look at what goes into human resources inventories. Human resource planning begins with the development of a profile indicating the status of current human resources. The profile is generated through forms completed by employees, verified by supervisors, and finally sent to the HR department. Each form should include the employee's name, age, date employed, gender, job title, place of employment, education and training, along with the dates when completed, special skills, and certificates. This information is important from a planning perspective in determining what skills are available, but also in developing new programs for services. The human resource profile equally helps administrators as they carry out other human resources tasks, such as recruitment and staff development. The human profile provides crucial information for identifying weaknesses in the organizational ability to meet its objectives. So this is the process that must go into undertaking a human resource inventories. Now let us look at a review of organizational objectives. The future objectives of an organization determine future human resource needs. The number and mix of employees are determined by the types of services called for by the organization's objectives. Establishing objectives is the prerogative of the board of directors. The board, however, must rely on the advice of the management to establish that which will best meet the organizational needs. The review of objectives is not a one-time task, but rather a continual process. The objectives, however, should be established for at least a 5-year period, and if the need occurs, could be reviewed into a new 5-year plan each year. Let's look at human resource forecasting. When the objectives have been reviewed and an overall human resource forecast has been established, a more explicit projection of future human resources needs must be developed. This responsibility can be initiated through utilizing the expertise of the employees and administrators in the organization. They have a vested interest in the future of the organization and have insights that can be developed only through the experience of doing the jobs they occupy. So that is it for assessing human resource needs or human resource demands. Now we look at supply of human resources. The supply of human resources means that we are looking at an increase in the supply of human resources. And this increase can come from several sources. 1. Hired employees and individuals returning from absence, such as maternity, annual, and other permitted leaves. Both types of increases are relatively easy to incorporate into a human resource forecast because hiring is controlled and leaves are usually for set periods of time. Again, decreases in an organization's supply of human resources are more difficult to predict. Deaths, voluntary resignation, and dismissals are unpredictable, except in the broader sense as through statistical averaging. However, some decreases such as retirements are easy to predict. Finally, available labor force has a significant effect on human resource forecasting. Graduates from the universities, polytechnics, and other professional institutions replenish the supply of labor necessary for organizations. Thank you very much for listening to this video. Stay tuned in to this page, Management Room. I am your tutor, Rita Phyllis. Thank you.